What up? Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades, and I love it when I get that really deep voice. I hope you all are having a good day. I've had a strange day. I guess it's better than my neighbor's day because I woke up and they were fighting each other, and it almost was turned violent. So I just kind of had to step in the middle. I was like, man, just separate, guys. And so that was my morning. That's why, I don't know, it seems like the world doesn't want me to be on at 11, no matter, even if I get up like hours early, but that's okay. Luckily nobody got hurt. That's what I care about, like I was telling people at the store earlier after this happened, I was like, I grew up and with my stepdad, and he didn't treat my mom very well. He put hands on her sometimes. So I know it's not really smart to get involved, in people's stuff. But if I ever see a man laying a hand on a woman in front of me, like actually hurting her, I'm going to step in, and I've had to do it before. And I don't know why situations like that always come to me. Maybe it's because I will do something and the world knows it, but I will protect, somebody if I see them in trouble. It's just what I do, natural reaction. And luckily he wasn't hurting her. I would have had to step in. I don't want to do that. It's my neighbors, right? I don't want to fight my neighbors, but I will if I have to. So that's the thing. I was like, man, it's 5 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. It was actually it was 10 in the morning. And you could smell alcohol so bad. That's why I was like, guys, just split for right now. If you don't, it's going to turn into a big thing. And then I'm probably going to have to, get in the middle, or the cops come before that, hopefully. And it's their job to do that. But if they're not here, it falls on me to protect a person who, can't protect themselves. So luckily it didn't turn out that way. And they left, but it was still an ordeal. The cops came afterwards, and then it was a day. So that's what I've dealt with today, and why I'm kind of late. But I wanted to talk about crypto, and kind of glad that we waited, because look, guys, now crypto is actually looking a lot better than it did when I was going to start at 11. So it's kind of a blessing that this happened a little bit, not that happened, but that we waited, to start the channel. Because look, we're at a 37,700. Oh, no, wait. Dude, this might be the breakout. Oh my God, where's the volume? Dude, guys, we might actually be getting the breakout right now. Oh, the inverse head and shoulders. Remember, I made a video about this, but this is the crucial level right here. We really need to break above this right now. Like we're at the resistance. Where is it? Look, 37,254. Okay, we're about $500 above that. Then we have 37,455 with the EMA 200. So we're doing pretty good with Bitcoin right now. Everything, we're above all the key averages. Let's look at the 21 and then the 100 as well. But I think we're doing pretty good. This is the hour. I get excited and then I look, it's the hour. Darn it. I was hoping it was the daily, but okay. 37. Okay, we're good on the hour. Let's move to the daily, because I really want to know where we're at. We're probably still super far below. Yeah. The daily isn't looking as good. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Okay, it was the hour. But as you see, we have a $44,000 50-day moving average, a $39,000 21 moving average, and a $37,000 9. 37,840, which is going to be the area where we're obviously hitting resistance, because we're going back down now. But if we can break this, that inverse head and shoulders will break out. And I don't think it's too late. Let's go and look if it's too late, because I was looking earlier and it looked like it might have been a little late. I don't know how long it can go after and still see. It was supposed to do it over here, but we did it over here, and the volume is looking pretty good. It's actually starting to be a little bit of volume, but not compare. Actually, the day's almost over. So with that being said, I don't think, well, that's a 4-hour one. Okay, never mind. Okay, that is some good volume. So those are all the things that you have to take into consideration: the volume, the time that it broke out, because it should have broke out right around here, which would have been the 27th, yesterday. But I still think a day later, yeah, we're just 1 day later. How many hours after? So 1600 right here. So that's 8 hours right there. Okay. So we're only looking at about 16 hours. Yeah, it can still break out, guys. 16 hours away, yeah. I still think that this could break out, and that will still bring us to the $40,000 level. So that's what we're looking for. This is a crucial level right here, 37,718. We need to break above and stay above the 9, but then we got to break above the other levels too. So the inverse head and shoulders right here is looking good. Okay, yep. This goes back to the 22nd. Where's the head at? The 24th and then the 27th. So that's kind of relevant to the dates. That's what I kind of look for. The 22nd is this shoulder. The head is on the 23rd and 24th. And then the other shoulders on the 27th. So they're only a couple days apart. So I really think that this might still play out. So the bulls need to go to work right now. Bulls, if you want to continue the bull market, I know there's only like probably not a real whale watching. Maybe there is, though. You never know. If there's a real whale watching, you have a chance to break us out right now. Elon Musk, come on, man. Where are you at? Michael Saylor, Nayib Bukele. Come on, guys. This is the crucial level right here. We need to break above this. And if we can, we could go all the way to 40. So, yeah, there is going to be immediate resistances right here. But on the 4 hour, 37.5, we're above. We're actually above all of those. So the only resistance is, that's good. Remember, we were only bullish on the 1 hour yesterday. Now we're bullish on the 1 and the 4 hour. This is what I was telling you about. It goes from the 1 hour to the 4 hour to the daily. And when that happens, that's signaling a reversal in trend, right? Instead of going down, it goes down in the 1 hour first, then it goes down in the 4 hour, then it goes down in the daily, right? Well, it's the opposite of that when it goes up. It goes up in the 1 hour, then it goes up in the 4 hour, then it goes up in the daily. So that's what I'm looking for a reversal, is those signals. And it is signaling, hey, look, we're above key moving averages on these levels. Now on the 4 hour. Yesterday it wasn't, if you remember my live stream. So I'm going to look at that as a very bullish sign. And then if we look at the daily, where we were yesterday, we were way below the 9 and below all the other ones too. But now we're actually coming close to breaking this on the daily. So if we can get above the EA9 on the daily, I think that's going to be a bullish signal. That'll confirm our breakout, get some more volume coming in for the breakout. You know, if you want to, you know, make money and leverage trading, that's how you do it. I'm never doing that again, because they'll lie and cheat and steal your money, scam wicks and the such. But other than that, if you don't get scam wicked on, then you're good. But I got scam wicked on when I, you know, did mine. So, but yeah, I don't advocate. I wouldn't recommend, unless you're a veteran. If you're, you know, like a multi-year, you've been in crypto at least, you know, 6 years, or if you have leverage traded on stocks or something, then, you know, I'm not going to stop you. I wouldn't recommend it. There's a lot of money to be made there, but there's a lot of money to be lost there, and it's not really worth the risk when you can just buy Bitcoin and let it depreciate every 4 years. You know, the more Bitcoin you get, the more money you're going to make, right? So I'm looking at this downward trend, you know, reversing. I think we hit our $32,000, what we needed to do to continue this bull market. You know, so we had a sharp drop. Let's look at exactly how far from the top we are right now. At 37,000. That's what I want to see. How far from the top are we now? So let's do 69. And then we are at the 28th. And we are at 37. It doesn't want to let me go to the 7. Okay, well, it won't let me go to the 7, but we can do 38,688. Oh, well, there we go. So we are only 45% down right now from the very top. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 46%, but this is a crucial level right here. I think if we break this, we're going to go probably less than 40% from the top, and then we can continue the market. You know, several times That happened before over there. Let's see, 80 bars, 80 days. Okay, how long? Now that's going to be something 80 bars, 80 days. Let's go back. We're going to look at Alchemy Pay. Don't worry. That I just, 37.8, guys. Okay, 80 bars, 80 days. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked because we're starting to break out now. If we can really, we're on the cusp. We're touching the EMA 9 on the daily. Look, we broke it. No, we're touching it. Dang it. 37,860. We're basically, that is our resistance right now, guys. Come on, break it, baby, break it. We can do it. But anyway, all right. I like to have fun. Okay, 64,000 was the top. We'll say 64.4. Right there, 64.3. All right, 80 days, 80 bars, 46% down. Okay, then you'll see where we're at compared to now, and then when we'll recover. So 40. Kind of like that. So if you look at that, we only have about a week left of this downtrend. And it actually could start going up now. It doesn't have to last the exact amount of time, but this is where we're at from the last cycle compared to where we would be now. There's that much left at the end of the cycle if we are from here to over there. So that is pretty significant if you ask me, and kind of bullish. So it does say we might have another brief retracement, which might happen. We might actually go down to 31, like I was saying before, which would be right here. And it would actually co-align with what we are in our downward trend. So, and then that 31,000 would be exactly 55% from the top to the bottom. And then we hit that 31 and then we head over 40,000. That doesn't need to happen. I'm just saying, even we could recover right here without having a further downtrend. But that's what it's saying it's going to do compared to the past. So, but it hasn't followed it exactly to the T anyway, right? It hung out between 40 and 50. But I'm looking at the price from the top to the bottom. Those are what matter. So the time frame. Now let's look at the time frame from the breakout now from the top to the bottom. So 64. Okay. And then all the way to the very end is 96 bars. Okay, 95 bars. And that's at 29,000. It did go a little bit below that. So that means it's going to be about 15 more days. What? That isn't 15 days. From the 3rd, it said we were here in the 3rd. And then over here is what? I can't see, July 19th. Okay, yeah, that is about 15 days. Dang. It says we have about another 2 weeks. I thought it was less than that. But we could go sideways or we could break out of this. Like, that isn't set in stone. But we're going to be looking for about a 2-week breakout. If we don't break out before then, I'm going to be looking towards, okay, what if we're looking at the 19th and this was on the 3rd that happened, right? The 80 bars, let's make sure that that's true. 80 bars. That's what's really important is the 80 bars. Okay, so that's July 2nd. Oh, whoops, it's supposed to be April 15th. That was the problem. Hold on. Is it April 14th? Okay, it's April 14th. Not bad. Yeah, 64,895. Okay. And then 80 bars is July 3rd. Yeah, I had it right. So July 3rd. And then, so that says about 15 or 16 days to the next point. So July 3rd, that's where we would be. Right over here. So that means 16 days, and then we are going to break out for sure. We could break out before then because look, yes, 37.80. Oh, but hold on. How did the EMA 9 just go down even further? Oh, I'm on the date. Wait. Oh, it's because I went back there. We broke out though. 37.882, baby. Yeah. Come on, 40,000. Let's go. What kind of volume do we have? Let's get the RSI out too and see where we're at on the scale. I know how to read this. I just don't know how to read like the patterns in it. Like I know if we go below 30, it's undersold and it says to buy, right? And then we go above 70, it triggers oversold. But I don't know how to read pattern. Like, do you look for inverse head and shoulders? Like, what do you look for? How do you know if you have a bearish or bullish divergence? I don't know those things about the RSI. So that's the next thing I want to learn is more of the RSI index. So it's saying we're basically still undersold right now. And we could break out 37.9, baby. Let's keep going. 40K, baby. Let's go right now. All right, let's come back and check on this here in a little bit. This is really good news. This is what I was looking for. Let's actually, before we leave, look at the volume. And that's what I'm going to be really looking at to see if we're going to get a breakout here, is this volume. And unfortunately, it looks super tiny. How do I get that volume bigger? Nope, that's not how you do it. Okay, well, I guess they're just not going to give me too big a volume. Let's try that. Okay, I mean, we have a little bit of volume, but I would like to see more volume, especially on the daily, to break out of this area. And it's undersold. I mean, there's so much buying pressure right now. I don't understand why we're not breaking out. We're above the EMA 9. We're going to break out, guys. I'm really sure of it. So I just can't wait for that. I'm hoping for that. So, all right, let's go to ACH now. And we're not just going to look at the price. Actually, we're going to look at the price a little bit, but then we're going to go into the project because there's a lot of money to be made in this crypto, and it's a really good project. And I know a lot of you like this crypto. So it's proven by my videos. You guys really love this one. You always see. I got 4 more people as soon as I start talking about ACH. How are you all doing today? I hope you're doing good. We're going to look and see if there's money to be made in ACH right now. And if not, when there is. And I actually think there is right now, but I'm not going to tell you until I actually look at it. I hope you're having a better day than I had. I had a weird day today. So, yeah. Ooh, let's look and see if the USD looks a little, okay, there we go. Now, wow, we are looking at bedrock prices here. And look at all that volume that can come into ACH at any time and pump it up to 9 cents. Wow, and we're sitting at 3. Oh man, this is bedrock for here. I'm really liking this. I think I'm going to go buy some as soon as I can. Yeah. We're pretty much at bedrock right now. And it looks like we are probably going to start heading up, especially if Bitcoin breaks out. Obviously, we have resistance here still at 37.8, but whoops. Things are still going to look a little bullish for ACH. Now, it already had a big breakout before. Ooh, unfortunately, we have a symmetrical triangle. That's what happens a lot when you have these breakouts and then they go back under. It turns into a stupid symmetrical triangle. So, yeah. So, yeah, when it short squeezes like this, it could go either way. It's actually kind of bearish. But it's also a neutral pattern. So I would like to see it squeeze to the upside, but as you see, it can go way up and then fail again. So I would be accumulating at these levels. Now let's go to the 4-hour. Actually, let's go and look at the project before, and then we'll come and look at the rest of the time frames. ACH crypto. No, I don't want the low. Dude, it did all that. I didn't ask for any of that. I didn't type any of that. Why did it do that? All I wrote is ACH crypto and it put all that in there for me. I didn't ask for that. All right. No, I want to see the ACH website. Alchemytech.io. Is that it? Hold on. So a good way, if you don't know what website it is, this is a good example. If you don't know what website is the right one and you don't want to pick the wrong one, go to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, and then you can go to the website right here and see, yeah, it is alchemytech.io. That's what I always do. You check yourself if you have to, because if you go to a wrong website and then you start buying stuff on there and giving them your information, that is not good. That's how people get scammed. So yeah, just make sure, and then you can just press it right there. Boom, you're in the Alchemy Pay website now. Pretty cool, huh? So we're going to be looking at a lot of this system. It's kind of cool. It's bridging the fiat and the crypto economies. And that is where I think my videos did the best. And I've kind of narrowed it down to why my videos don't do as good now as at the beginning. It is because I had a wide range audience at the beginning. YouTube didn't know what I was. It didn't know I was a crypto YouTuber. And that's the problem, is most of the people who are interested in crypto are not already watching cryptos. And so the thing is, crypto is not just a niche category anymore. It has become a massively adopted category. And I think that is why my channel, because now YouTube only shows my videos to people who already do crypto, right? That's the way the algorithm works. They find videos that people want to see and push those. Well, that's where YouTube has the problem, is maybe somebody would love to see that normally would watch something else. Because when I see new stuff on YouTube or TikTok that I've never seen before, even if it has nothing to do with my normal interests, we're humans. We have lots of interests, right? So I just think they should push to a wider audience. And I think that's the problem with YouTube. And I've kind of narrowed it down to that. They have kind of put me in this box. And now, yeah, it's just harder to work in that box. But anyway, I'm figuring it out, and we will continue to do that. So where do we start here? Payment. Okay, what is that? Tokenomics. All right, that would be a good place to start. Tokenomics. So the ACH utility token is sitting at the heart of the world's first hybrid crypto fiat gateway. That is awesome. This is what we need, is a bridge between the crypto world and the regular financial world. And that's what I think YouTube needs to do, is bridge out from the crypto world to the regular world. And I think that would really open up YouTube to more views for itself and more views for the creators as well. So there's things to be learned in crypto, not just in crypto. You know, a lot of the things that you learn are things we've learned in the regular financial system, or things that were broken in the regular financial system that we now use crypto to fix those things or patch them, because there isn't really a fix for it. It's all just kind of like a Band-Aid. But that's what these are. These are like Band-Aids for the traditional finance system. And eventually it's not going to be a Band-Aid. It's actually going to be the cure. Or maybe not the cure, but the new normal. It might, not fix it completely, but it's like surgery, right? You can have surgery on something, and it doesn't mean that it's going to fix it completely, but it's going to be better than it was before. See what I'm saying? And that's where, our financial system is at. It needs surgery right now to live. Printing money endlessly and buying bonds to keep interest rate low, yeah, it works for a little bit, but what about March? What happens after that? So that's why the world needs to look to blockchain, not just companies. The biggest companies in the world are countries, right? So if all the big companies in the world, besides the countries, are getting involved in it, who's going to lose out? The countries that don't buy it. So I really wish that I was in the U.S. government for one reason only, for a crypto advocate. They want to tax everybody, but they can make their own money in crypto, a lot of it. They have a ton of, they can print money. They could print money to go buy Bitcoin. That would mess up the Bitcoin system, wouldn't it? If they just started printing money and buying Bitcoin with it. That's what I would do if I was the government. I'd be printing Bitcoin, man. Oh, man. Okay, anyway. Crypto fiat transaction from business to business, or peer-to-peer, peer-to-business. And then you have your rewards, your staking deposit, purchase, and fees. And when you hold, and you, if you're a node, you get paid some of those fees. So they have their merchant networks, they have their payment processors, the e-commerce platforms, financial institutions, which are normally, the people you have to trust, but they're just part of the system now. So it's decentralized. You don't have to trust any one of these people. It's all decentralized, it's all in the code. Investors, consumers, so it keeps these people safe, the investors, the consumers, from these people, financial institutions, and e-commerce platforms with a payment processor and merchant networks, right? So this is taking the original financial situation or financial system and making it better by taking away incentive for these people to mess us over. The only reason they mess us over is because it makes them a lot of money. Now, if we take away the incentive to screw us over, they're not going to do it anymore. So that's what I love about decentralization. It takes those predatory people, the banks, the big institutions that prey on specifically poor people or even lower to middle class people that are struggling, that live paycheck to paycheck. You have a decentralized platform where you can take control of that now, even as a poor, middle class, whatever. Now you don't have these institutions messing you over. You get to control your own destiny. Especially small businesses, you can buy crypto with a small business and then take a loan against that crypto to improve your business. And then once your business brings a return, then you could buy back that Bitcoin that you put up for collateral after you've already, if you wanted to invest in yourself, whatever you're doing, you can borrow against your crypto. So you don't have to sell it. You can, use DeFi, which would be cool on Internet Computer to do that. Or I don't know, I don't think Alchemy Pay can do that, but Internet Computer has a bridge with Bitcoin where you can, introduce DeFi to it. So you can borrow money against your Bitcoin so that you can take a loan out against that Bitcoin right to your bank. And then you can do whatever you want with that money. If you got a loan like that from a bank, you would have to tell them what it's for. You'd have to prove that it's needed, and you would have to pay a big fee to pay it back. So huge fee, predatory fees. And that isn't just with loans, that's payday loans, that's all of the traditional loan system. It is going to be anywhere from 200 to 500% interest, which is just, it doesn't make sense to do. But if you do the crypto, all you have to do is pay back what you borrowed, plus whatever little fee it is, and then you're good to go. You can get your Bitcoin back after you borrow $10,000 from your $30,000 or your one Bitcoin. You have one Bitcoin and you borrow $37,914, right? Or you just borrow 10,000. Sorry, you can't borrow the whole amount of the Bitcoin, but you can borrow some of it. So what you would do is whatever amount that you would need to pay to get $10,000 worth, that's what you would do. I don't know how much Bitcoin that is. We'll just say $10,000 worth. They give you for however much Bitcoin you had to put in there. It's probably half a Bitcoin or something. And then you get that $10,000 cash to your bank. You go and you invest it in your restaurant, your business, whatever. And then when that business or another crypto or whatever you want to invest that money, you don't have to answer for it. You could pay your mortgage. You could buy a property and flip it. You could start your own small business and still have that money once you pay it back, right? So that's what you would do. And then, you could get your crypto back, have your flourishing business, and that wouldn't have happened with the traditional banks because they would have told you no. They didn't believe in you for whatever reason. Or policies. It's policies, right? Policies. Policies are just made up stuff when a company doesn't want to do something for you. All they do is make a policy about it. Be like, hey, it's policy. So that's where I'm at with this. I think it's funny. I know I'm kind of going outside of just ACH, but that's why I did this video, because I kind of want to see, I want you to see what's wrong with the regular system. And then I want to show you what we can do about it. So I'm not the kind of person who just likes to complain about things without a process to fix it, right? So if you just complain, you're a complainer. You do nothing. You will never fix anything. You'll never be anything. But if you can complain all you want as long as you are going to do something to fix it. Because then it isn't complaining, it's finding what's wrong with something and doing whatever you can to fix it. Then it becomes like more of, a mission than just like someone, whining and complaining. And so this is what we're going to do. We see the problem with the regular financial system. We see that it targets the poor people and that it really takes advantage of that. And so now you have these places that are opening up more options so that you don't have to become a target of said financial institution. They don't have your best interest at heart, guys, at all. I might have used to think that when I was younger, but as an adult, I realize it's all about money. They do not care about you as a person, and that's where we go wrong in business, in big business in the world. They forget that we're people, and they see us as numbers. And no matter how big my YouTube channel gets, no matter how big the business that I create gets, I am not going to forget the small people who got me to where I am. I'm not going to introduce a policy that gets rid of my oldest, most loyal customers. I'm going to include policies that make it beneficial for you to want to be in my business for the long haul because I treat you good. I have your best interest at heart. That is something we don't have in America. And that's what we used to have. Or at least I thought we did. Maybe I was just naive when I was younger. And now I see it for what it is. Or maybe the world has changed kind of in a bad way when it comes to that. But I think it was just I was young and naive. I'm probably pretty sure that's what it is. So click on each logo to buy ACH on any of these exchanges. So what is the first step of taking control of your financial situation if you want to buy ACH or buy crypto or, turn your regular financial situation into a crypto one? Well, the first step is to buy a crypto. I'm not telling you to go out and buy ACH. This is just a video I'm doing because it's a really cool crypto and what it is doing, bridging the regular financial system with the crypto financial system. That's what's happening with Metaverse, going from the regular gaming system to the NFT blockchain gaming system. So the whole world is changing to this online kind of narrative, right? Where everything, and it's giving the value back to the people. That's the narrative that I love and why I am going to advocate for crypto and why I am going to be a champion for crypto, because it gives that power back to the people where it belongs. The money belongs in our hands. Like if we buy a game and we spend $5,000 on items in that game, we should have literal real estate in that game. We have an investment of $5,000 in this game. Now you can keep that and actually make a profit, or you might lose a little bit, but you don't lose all of it. So these are the things that we're going to look for in the future, integrating the financial systems into blockchain, video games, music, movies, creators. Guys, it's an endless road and it's really, really cool. And I'm excited to do it, to journalize this, or it's a bad word, report on this for you guys. I never thought I'd be a journalist. I never really had any I didn't want to be a fireman when I was younger. I didn't want to be a policeman. I didn't want to be an astronaut. I don't even know what I wanted to do. I think I wanted to build video games. Like that was my dream as a kid. I didn't want to, now I would more want to help people. Yeah, like a firefighter, that's where my heart is now. But as a kid, man, I was a idiot. I loved my video games. And I'm sure a lot of kids are like that. They have their video games and it kind of shaped my childhood in a good way. Not everything is good in life, but I remember back and my mom and my family kind of, you know, made it, you know, fun, and they love video games too, and that was kind of our way to bond as a family. We'd all play the same game, like me, my mom, my brother, we'd all play the same game, like Zelda or Final Fantasy, Breath of Fire, you know, and we'd take turns, you know, and have our own stuff. But that's always what I wanted to do, like build video games. But now it's more I want to lead people to build video games on the blockchain, because I don't have the skills that it takes to build video games right now, but I do have the skills that it takes to make money in crypto and lead people to, you know, this. I'm very good at marketing. I'm very good at, you know, getting my point across to people. And so if you do want to buy crypto, you don't have to just buy ACH. There's a lot more crypto that you can buy. You can buy it on Coinbase. You can buy it on Binance here. If you're outside of the US, this is going to be mainly in the US right here, Coinbase, and some countries like the UK and maybe some other countries. But if you can't buy it on Coinbase, you should be able to buy it on Binance. If you absolutely can't buy it on either of these, go to KuCoin. I don't think it shows it on here. This one might be KuCoin. No, that's MEXC. That one's a pretty good one too. MEXC, it's a centralized exchange. And then you have Hoboi for any Chinese you know, people, or I'm not sure exactly where this extends to, and I'm not 100% sure what all these are. I guess we could Gate.io, Coin1.co, ZB.com, whatever that is, Toko Crypto, Uniswap, this is a decentralized exchange. It's going to cost you more because you'll pay more gas fees and stuff. But if you don't want to deal with centralized exchanges, if you don't like giving KYC and your information to people, you can buy tokens decentralized, which means no government and no entity is going to know that you bought it. Now, whatever reason you would do that for, I don't recommend any, you know, illegal activity or anything with crypto. If you're going to do that, probably find something else. Crypto is legitimate. It's a good thing. You have your Sushi Swap here, you have your ZPay, and then you have your AEX. Most of these I haven't even heard of, but I would probably look into these. You know, these are going to be your main ones, your Coinbases, your Binances, and your Hoboi. Hoboi? Huobi. Hobi. Howby? Huobi. 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 Howby. Howby. I don't know how to say that. How by, who by, I don't know. I wasn't being rude. I was legit trying to spell that. Howdy, Hooby. All right, look at Bitcoin. All right, we're at 37.9. I'm super happy. If we break out, we are going to 40K, baby. So hopefully this happens. All right, back to Alchemy Pay. We were just looking at the tokenomics. Sorry, I kind of, you know, I just like to have fun, guys. So I don't know why I'm apologizing. I hope you're having fun too. Looks like you're staying with me. So thank you for that. No matter where you're situated, you can reach us here. Okay, well, that's how you get a hold of them, I guess. Now, what do you guys want to look at? The partners. I guess that doesn't really matter right now because I only really look at the partners for up and coming cryptos so that I can kind of see who this is, you know. But when it comes to a big crypto like this, look at the partners. It's big partners. Like, this is some good stuff. Okay. So, NEM. Okay. Polygon. Oh, wow. These are blockchain partners. So that's pretty cool to see that Polygon and CeeLo, you know, CeeLo has the graph. Polygon, I'm not sure it has the graph yet. Neo. And then you have your exchanges, your OakX, your Geminis, but you can't even buy ACH there. That's the weird part. They're the blockchain partners, but you can't buy it on Gemini? I don't know. Weird. Okay, let's look at the wallet. What is this one? Okay. Alchemy Pay wallet app. Should we download it, guys? You want me to download it? Let's see. Let's do it. It depends on the download, though. Good. Google Play. Yes, I will do it then. I only do, guys, be careful where you're downloading stuff. It only has 1K downloads so far. So you're getting in at the beginning, and maybe they'll do some rewards, or that's what I noticed with new wallets and stuff. They like to reward their customers and the first people on there. So I like to get in on these new wallets. You never know. Not all of them do anything, but like the Abra wallet, I've made some nice rewards off of there. Exodus, I made some nice rewards. Atomic Wallet, before they got rid of their referral program, yeah. So it all depends. It's designed for mobile. Resize well. Use preset window size to prevent experience issues. Okay. And it still lets me in. Cool. Even though it's made for the phone. Tablet? Oh, and you can move it to tablet mode too. Look at that. And then you can log in, register, which is what I would do because I don't have one yet. And then I'd throw my email here and then get the verification code and then boom, create my account. That's all you got to do. Cool? And that's the app for the Alchemy Pay wallet. And it's always good to have a wallet that is from the actual crypto that you hold, because it's going to have the most incentives for that crypto, and it might show you some stuff you never knew about that crypto. It might have some really good news that comes out, or products that you could only utilize through the actual Alchemy Pay wallet. So that's what I'm going to be looking for stuff like that. All right, now this is going to be one of the big things. This is what I'm talking about, moving from the financial infrastructure that our countries and our world has now into a globally connected supercomputer. And that's what the blockchain is. It's a globally connected supercomputer. And it has literal, real life people running it. Now, you would think, well, why don't you just have the computer run it just off of the code? We can't do that. We have to have nodes. We have to have people verifying transactions in real life. Now that's only with proof of work though. When you move over to the proof of stake, well, you still have to have nodes too to lock up crypto, right? So nodes are necessary and people are necessary to make it decentralized. That's the thing. You need to think of it as a wide network. Remember how you used to have to, like, the old days, the operators would have to plug in the headphones to each jack, which is like a different, system. Well, all of that has been put into one now, and they don't have to go into the individual. But you still have to have operators, right? Because you can't have a computer system run completely by itself, not with our stage of technology. So, and it would actually be less decentralized with just a computer, because if it's just a computer, then it's basically only running from the computer and it has to only act through another computer. Well, instead of that, you have nodes, which are the people that verify the transactions, that they can spot inconsistencies, they could spot negative things, and they can have a actual human's eye view. And that's what makes it truly decentralized, is you have a bunch of different perspectives instead of one computer perspective, right? That would make it less decentralized, in my opinion, if you just had one supercomputer, which is one company's ideals in computer, right? So you don't want that, and that would actually make it less decentralized, in my opinion. Does that make sense? Do you guys disagree with me with that? Because that's just my opinion. I don't know if that's the way it is. But to me, having more people all over the world, now if you got them all in South America, that wouldn't be decentralized because it's all focused in one place, right? So that's why if you have one computer, that isn't decentralized. It's one hub. That is one place. Decentralized means not one place can call owner or boss or home. It is a network that covers everything, right? And that's what we're aiming for. That's the system that we want. So I'm excited about it. Sorry. I love it. So now let's go look at the price, guys. I was saying all of that. Is this the crypto for you? I don't know. Only you know what crypto is right for you. And you'll know, especially when you go to buy it. You might think it's the one for you and you go to buy it and you're like, you can't do it. Listen to yourself. If you come to a crypto and you try to buy it and you can't, there's probably a reason for that. I'm not really superstitious or anything, but I believe in listening to myself. Every time I go against those feelings, I get wrecked. So now I always use other outside information. I don't just say, because that's like trading on emotion, but you have a built-in mechanism that will save you sometimes. But you have to learn when to read that and when it's just your mind. So I'm not saying just listen to every little bad thought your mind has. But if you go to buy something and something deep down in you, not just like a thought, hey, I'm going to lose money, because that's a normal thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like just it's wrong. You don't know how, but you go to buy it and you just can't do it. That's what I'm talking about. And I've had that happen. And then the crypto dumped on me afterwards. So, it helps. Do I advocate to trade that way? Absolutely not. But if your body or your mind is screaming, your heart is screaming at you to do something or not to do something, listen to that. We're at a bedrock level. I'm really liking the price of this, because even at this bedrock over here, we're talking 5 cents. And then this bedrock over here, we're talking over 5 cents. So I really like this bedrock, because we're talking under 3 cents. You feel me? And we've spent very little time down here. See that? It didn't even go down. So the chances of us going up from here are astronomical, even though we are getting a squeeze right here. And you could call that a short squeeze. And some people would think that it's going to go down, but I've noticed that they like to trick us, that we actually might go down before up. Or when it looks like it's going down, it'll just go up. So who knows? I'm not saying either of those are going to happen, because, we have to look at the charts and, everything before we decide that. But let's look at the 4 hour now, like we were going to before we left. And it's even more of a short squeeze. Look at that. See how we go up and out of it, way up and out of it, and then below and out of it here. Yeah, this is a short squeeze. And then it put both of us right back in the middle of this line, this downward line. You see that? They actually add up, see? And they go to the levels. Whoa. I have no clue what that is, but. Look at all that volume that came in. Ooh, and then they sold. Man, this is like just what happened with Algorand. Everything went down, and then Algorand pumped to the moon, gave everybody a chance to sell their crypto at the top. And that's what happened here. You see that sell-off? Smart people. Whoever did this was smart, because they're buying in at 5, and then they're selling at 9 all day. That's pretty cool. I like it. Smart people. Now we're in a short squeeze. We went to the upside, the downside. Now we're back in the line. So this is going to be a crucial area to watch. I really think this is going to be the bottom, though. I don't see us breaking to the downside any further. Unless Bitcoin. Look! Yes! Yes! 38, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We might have a confirmed breakout here, guys. Inverse head and shoulders all the way to 40K, baby! Let's go! This is awesome. I'm super happy right now. Hopefully it continues. Come on. Don't stop now. Let's see volume. Okay, still not enough volume. I want to see more volume, guys. Come on. Volume. Let's buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Not financial advice. Not telling you to buy or sell. Wait, I just told you to buy and sell, and then I said not financial advice, don't buy or sell. If you want to, that's the words I forgot. If you want to, buy, sell, buy, sell. Because actually both of those help. Well, right now at this crucial area is probably buy. Buy, 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 buy. And then when it gets above, you can sell. We just want more volume. That's the thing. If you're going to sell, make sure you buy it back right away. And let's get volume going. Volume. What we need is volume. Let's look how much volume we have today. 2,318. You see this number right up here? That's the volume. Volume right there. And that means 2,318 Bitcoin have been bought today. Or not just bought and sold. but it's green, which means more people have bought than have sold. We are going up, which I'm not 100% sure about that, but it's what it looks like to me. So, but let's look at a breakout. When's the last time we had a good breakout? Let's go back. Okay, we might have to go back a little ways and might have to zoom out. Where's the zoom out? Whoa, dude, stop it. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I want, oh, what was I just going to look at here? I wanted to come back here and look. Oh, I wanted to see how much volume. That is it. Okay. I'm like, what am I doing back here? What am I doing? Okay, on the downside, look at that, 3,413. So we need more volume, guys. That's the problem right now. If you look down here, there was tons of volume, 3,413 Bitcoin. And then on the day that we went up, 4,842 Bitcoin. And then let's look at the next day. Okay, after that, it got lower, 1,400, 1,900. But we need one of these big volume breakouts, guys. That's what we need. See that? We need a 3413. We need a 48. And then, you know, these littler ones can carry us. Look at that, 8,000. Look at that big one. We need one of those. Look at this volume. 32,000 Bitcoin that day. Oh, no wonder it dropped from 50,000. Oh, my goodness, dude. 32,000 Bitcoin were sold that day. 32,468 Bitcoin. Whoa. Let's look at this one. It's only 10,000. So much less. Like 3x less than that one. Wow. Yeah, the bull market's not over, guys. Now, I'm looking at all of these things, and they say that we're not done yet. This was just kind of a weak pump. I think there's a bigger pump in the future. That 100K pump everybody was, you know, talking about, I think it's still going to happen. Hopefully, we just turn this 9-day moving average into support. I hope that's what we just did now, because then we can go back up and test that 39.9 on the 21 and 40,000. Like I said, 40K. But if we break down below this right now, then that's still resistance. But I think it actually just turned it to support. And we now put above it, and now it's support. So what we need to do is close above this on the daily. We need to stay above that EMA 9 today, and then especially Sunday. Sunday is going to be the big day for Bitcoin. And if we can close above 40K, that's what I'm hoping, guys. Today's Friday, right? Friday? Let me check. I know it's probably Friday, but I want to make sure. Yeah, today's Friday. So if we can hold this level strong right now and actually have this inverse head and shoulders break out to the upside, then we're going to see a $40,000 Bitcoin close on Sunday at 5 o'clock. And that's what I'm going to be looking for, is that breakout and that price target. So we need volume coming in, and we need to close on Sunday, guys, and we're good to go. And then your ACHs will go up, your Cardanos, all the other stuff will start to recover once we see Bitcoin back above 40K and restart our bullish momentum on the daily as well. We just broke up, so this is why I'm so excited, guys. And I don't know if you're on the same level of excitement as I am. Let's go to the hour, and I'll show you why. Yesterday, we were bullish on the hour, right? And we had this inverse head and shoulders right here that I'm saying, hey, bullish, okay? And then all the moving averages were above, and we're doing really good yesterday on the hour. So instead of it being bearish on the hour, now we're bullish on the hour, and we have a good inverse head and shoulders right here. And if it breaks out, we go to 40K, which is for 37,500. And we've now broke out of that. But why am I also bullish? Well, let's go to the 4 hour. And this, all of the moving averages, we were below yesterday on the 4 hour. Now, if you look, we are above every single moving average on the 4 hour, turning from bearish to bullish. Now we go to the daily. And this is what's awesome, because we just flipped bullish on the EMA 9 on the daily. That's why I'm happy. So as long as we can stay above this level, use it as support, things are good. We just went right below the EMA 9 again, right when I said that. But hopefully that is just a little, support level still. That's still support level. So I can see it, having a bottom right here and then going back up, testing. I don't know. It didn't really test 38. That's it, 38.02. So I'd really like to see it go up and test 40, really break out, but we need that volume. So that's the first thing we look for is the EMA 9. Then we're going to want the EMA 21 to break next. And then we're going to want to close above this 21 on Sunday, and we'll be good to go. All right. That's about all we're going to have for the episode tonight. I'm super excited about everything that's happening. Bitcoin is starting to be bullish again. Things are starting to, improve in the 1 hour, the 4 hour, and now maybe the daily. That is what we're looking for. So if that happens, I am going to do, I don't like to do videos at the same time as a lot of the other live streamers, but I think Sunday, depending on what price we are, I know Wendy does her Sunday close, so I probably try to at least do it before or after that, and maybe she won't do it this week, but I want to do a Sunday close this week, because especially if we're at this level, because it's crucial and it means we're in a bull market or a bear trend still. So I'm really excited about that. I hope you are too. If you are, smash the like button. I am going to take a few comments because we didn't do that last video, so I do want to talk with you guys. I do want to talk. Smash the like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and just thank you guys for watching videos. It really means a lot to look up and have 8, 9 strong the whole time. That really, it makes me feel good. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. Like, I don't need 1 million people to watch me. Just a solid 10 people, 20, 30, 500. No. Okay, live chat. Sorry. I'm just in a good mood today, even though I got woke up to that crazy stuff. Thank you, KK. Support me. Always late. Well, I'm always late too, so that's probably why we work so good. The market needs a brain transplant. I sometimes feel like I need a brain transplant. I think I had one. Maybe I did. Maybe that's why I'm completely different than I used to be. What crypto you guys holding? Oh, well, you guys know most of the cryptos I hold. Maybe I'll do a full video of all of them, because I've only shown you guys really my Coinbase portfolio. I might do that on my Patreon. I don't know. That's something I was gonna do before. Like, if you want to see my full portfolio, pay for Patreon. But I don't know. I might just show you guys anyway. You can already borrow somewhat in the way using BlockFi. Yeah, and BlockFi, I'm actually looking for a partner. I want them to sponsor me. I'm looking for several sponsors right now. We have our biggest one, Definity, man. I can't believe they took a chance on me, man. I'm so happy that it's a big company, and I think I did good too. And I think, that's the thing. I am okay with what I did. I think I went above and beyond, actually. And so I hope they think the same way and continue to partner with me, because I want to see ICP go to the moon on the channel and with them as our sponsor. Imagine if ICP goes to 750 again from 20 while we're sponsored by them, and we followed all the way up to 750. Imagine if that would happen. That would be awesome. And then my channel would probably be at 1 million subscribers by then. So you can borrow. Holding Matic and Anchor at the moment. Thinking about starting on a project on Polygon. Is that all you hold, King Love? Is Polygon and Matic? Or Polygon and Matic? I mean Polygon and Anchor. You don't have Bitcoin? What about Sheeb? Did you sell all your Sheeb? Bro, you're missing out. If you don't have any Bitcoin, like, I can't tell you, what's best for you, but man, if you don't own Bitcoin, I don't get it. I don't get it. I love my Bitcoin though. I guess I might be a little biased for Bitcoin because it's what stole my heart. I'm just kind of in love with Bitcoin. So I know it's cheesy. Shut up. Nice, man. I got ICP and AMP. Okay, ICP and AMP. Oh, dude. Okay. We'll talk about AMP then again. I'm sorry. I know you kept saying that I should buy AMP, and I might. Next week, I'm still thinking about buying some crypto with you guys. If you want me to. It seemed like you kind of did. A few people, spoke up about it, so I might do it. Depending if more people talk about it, I'll do it. So, hey, Joseph Sanchez, good to see you. Where is I haven't seen him for a while. Jorge, where's Jorge? I haven't seen him. Okay. What up, Jose, or Joseph, I mean? We did until Clinton removed the cap of the Fed money printer again. What's up, Ryan? ACH to the moon, baby. Yeah. It is a sleeping giant, and I'm really gonna stop trying to pronounce it. I was having fun though, man. Oh boy, howdy. Howdy, partner. Is that what you're supposed to say? Howdy. Actually, I think that's probably how you're supposed to say it. Howdy. Sorry. It's an absolute trash coin. Okay, so we have somebody who doesn't like ACH. I wonder why. How can, like, I'm looking at this. How is it a trash coin, guys? Like, I'm not seeing it. I guess I just don't see it. And I'm pretty good at judging trash coins. I guess I wasn't very good at Pup Doge. I didn't care though. I liked Pup Doge. I would have bought it just for the meme coin, the chance of it winning, and it didn't. But yeah, this is not a garbage coin. What it does is needed in the world, and that's why I did this video, to show you guys that it's not a garbage coin, that we actually need it. Look at this, SoulPay. So it's going to connect blockchains. So it isn't just connecting its own service, guys. You know what it is doing? It is finding other blockchains and other financial e-commerce platforms or shops and lines and putting them together where they need to go with SoulPay, PayPal, whatever, WeChat Pay, all of that stuff. And they put it all in the same place so that you don't have to go to 10 different places to access all of this, each one with a fee. They're basically bringing all of this stuff to your front door and saying, here you go. And that's why it's needed, and it's not going to be it's going to be around for a while. It's needed. And when projects are needed, that is the thing to it. So let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. When a project is needed, you have like this SoulPay over here, and then you have your gateway providers and all of the online developers. It's basically making a place for all of these people to meet up in one area and then exchange crypto for fiat, right? And so instead of like I'm saying, having 10 different places to go, you can do it all in one place. And this is the future of integrating crypto with the traditional finance. That is the thing that we need. And then we need to figure out how to actually spend crypto without any fiat money. And if we can do that, then crypto is going to be a thing of its own. But for right now, you need fiat money to deal with crypto. So yeah. All right. I think that's going to be about it. Unless you guys, yeah, some people think it is, but that's why we are our own people, right? Some people think it's trash. Some people don't. And that's the cool thing about crypto. And that's why I like WWE and stuff. I know most of you probably are old, you know, too old for that, but I'll like wrestling for the rest of my life, and hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, and football. But I really like how they, you know, just keep all of the positivity through everything. And that's what I want this channel to be, is like every month find something to give back to, or you know, stuff like that. All right, man. See you later, ICP Moonshot. I'm about done too. I just wanted to make sure that you guys didn't have any questions that needed my immediate attention, because I wasn't able to talk to you last night just because, you know, I didn't do a Q&A. So I just always like to make sure that you guys are heard, because I'm here for you guys, for real. Like, all of my beliefs and what I think aside, like, I'm here for you guys. That's why I started this. Network would need to confirm the changes, and if they're already working on the block modification of the fiat costs and reject them and don't. Okay, sometimes there are splits that can happen with the block. Generate different okay. How's the weather in Seattle? Sunny, cloudy. That's why I have all the curtains shut, because the sun was baking on this side, which isn't bad. I don't mind the sun, but it made for a really bad glare. So I had to make sure all of them were shut and then put these lights on. You can't even tell the lights are on. But Libra. Yeah, so some people buy high and then sell low, but even when I buy high and sell low, I don't call a coin trash for that. I learn from my mistakes. And, a trash coin would be like Pup Doge, a coin that you put money in and it just goes to zero. That's a trash coin. ACH, just because it went down some, all crypto did. All of it. Tell me one crypto that didn't go down, and I will say ACH is a trash coin. Okay, 10 crypto. There might have been one that didn't go down. Yeah, the Libra token, I thought it was going to do big things. That's why I spent so much time and effort on that. I probably spent like freaking 100 hours on that stupid game, combining dragons and hoping I was going to get some crypto for it. That was back before I even had any money on crypto at all. I had like $200 to my name. That was it. I had no savings, nothing. Crypto has changed my life, guys. Like you see my videos, right? That is my crypto that I have. I've earned it all basically from nothing. And a car accident. I put like $5,000 in a car accident. And then maybe some stimulus money. But other than that, I made 20 grand. As you saw, here, I'll show you real quick. On my assets here, my all-time. You can see I started with $200. Here, let's just give this thing. All-time. As you see, I started back here with $200. Or even less, like 30. Oh, the first money I got was Coinbase Earn. That's why I started on Coinbase. It gave me $31.72 in free crypto. The Coinbase Earn, I did Stellar Lumens, OXT, and Compound, I think, was on there at the time. And it gave me $31. And then I think I got the car accident settlement. And here's where I got the car accident settlement over here. So I'd already had $3,000 before I put the car accident settlement money in, and that is just from earning from a crypto site and all the things that I could just dollar cost average, buy in the dip, the stimulus check, and then over here. So I didn't lose anything here. I actually sent it to a wallet outside, so that's why you see the drop there. And then boom, I bring it back over here, and then I put $5,000 more in over here. And then as you see, now I have about 8,000 invested at this point. So I turn this 8,000 right here that's invested into 19,000, and then I sold it over here. I sold $10,000 worth right here, and I made a video about it. You can go back and watch it. Just look up a video that says sold $10,000, and I made that money. And then so I started out with 8, made 20, left with 10 after that. After I did that, I was left with 10 still. So I'm still $2,000. Whoops. And so this is basically a moon bag now. This is basically just all of it. Oh man, it's so hard to do it backwards. Sorry. Now it's just a moon bag because I already took my, $10,000 that I invested it in. So then it went down, here. Oh my goodness. This thing is going to piss me off. Okay. It went down over here. And then I took my money off the exchange again and I put it in a wallet. And then back over here. So I still have my 10K. And then now look at it. But I've probably taken about $6,000 out since then. Like just here and there, but all in profits though. So my original investment of 8,000, is still in there. And actually only 5,000 of that is cash. Maybe another 1,000 from the stimulus. So maybe 6,000 cash and the rest from Express Crypto and surveys. So that's why I really advocate for surveys. I was taking them 10 hours a day though. I was probably making about $20 a day in surveys. Some days I make $5. Some days I'd take a survey that was worth $20. So, and then if you're doing that when Bitcoin's at $10,000, that's what I did. Back here, Bitcoin, if you look at these months, look at when that was. 2020, guys. This is when I told you I got in May 2020. That's when I got into crypto. And it was because of the halving. And I was doing super good. And that's why I wish I would have made videos for you back then. I could have showed you going from nothing to 20,000. I know I haven't led you to a lot of money lately. That's because there's not a lot of money in crypto right now. Some altcoins we've made lots of profit, but the last 2 months there's been no money in crypto. So these are the times we accumulate, and we will go to those points again. That's why I'm saying, look how long it took from when I started May 8th When did I get my first profit? 2021. That just tells you, if you are willing to wait and put the time and the effort in, you will succeed, guys. And I've turned 8,000 into 20 once. And I think I did it again to even more. So I don't know how much I've made total, guys. Honestly, it's too hard to know with all the ups and downs. But I think about $8,000 is the total invested. And I've already taken out triple that, though. Yeah. So you guys can do it too. And I'm going to show you how. You know, we are in a point right now that we can do it again. As you see, this point is happening again right here, over here at the end, from right here to the end, which is like 10,000 to 14,000. So that's what we're going to do again. And actually, when this crypto was on another wallet, it was less than 6,000. I think we got down to 5,000 the last. Remember in June, July, we went down to 5K and then all the way back up to 14K after that. That's how much you'll lose if you sell at a loss. I would have lost. If I would have sold at a loss with all of this, I probably would have that first big dump right there that I had. When Bitcoin dumped the first time, that I probably would have sold at a loss, but somehow I didn't, and I made tons of money. And I'm going to lead you guys to do the same thing, not financial advice, entertainment purpose, only common sense. All right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!